Hey there, welcome back to the Tailor-Made Homestead. I'm Taylor. It's been a minute since I've made some videos. It's not that I haven't been filming the whole time. I have so much footage to share. So much has happened this spring, and I'm gonna catch you up on all of it right now. My last videos, we were on a roll with starting seeds together for our summer garden. And in the midst of tending to baby seedlings, cleaning up the yard and garden boxes, building new garden fences, dipping my toes into the world of beekeeping, we had some unexpected setbacks, with one of my horses being severely lame for what felt like months, and a sick chicken, which we've amazingly saved multiple times but are still dealing with periodically. I have a hard time emotionally detaching from my farm animals when one gets sick, let alone multiples at a time. No, I know, it's all part of the homesteading life. Animals get sick, hurt, and unfortunately pass away, but my heart aches every single time. Good news for this year is my horse is all better. She had multiple abscesses in her foot, which have surfaced and healed. And my sweet chicken, I believe, has EYP, egg yolk peritonitis, which still continues to ebb and flow of her being fine some weeks and having setbacks on other weeks. That journey merits a video all in itself of what I have learned and how I have had to up my game in doctoring on chickens. If that wasn't enough this spring, I came about some chicken breeds at the feed store that I've wanted since before I ever had any chickens. Lavender Orpingtons. The Orpington family are sweet and docile and good egg layers. Some people call them the golden retrievers of chickens, and I have to agree with that statement. But that added more workload to the table. Hubby meant to build me a quick chicken tractor, which ended up in another beautiful custom-built chicken coop that ended up finding its forever home with some close friends of ours up north. It's a funny story how it ended up there. Maybe I'll share it someday. So that's how spring kicked off. Late spring, early summer, we got to a whole lot more garden prep, followed by planting out the entire garden. We planted all the garden goodies this year. Onions, tomatoes, peppers, cabbage, broccoli, beets, all different varieties of squashes, beans, corn, potatoes, pumpkins, cucumbers, herbs, and even some flowers this year. Not to mention all the sunflowers and the tomatillos that reseeded themselves from last year. And just as I got everything planted strategically as the weather allowed, it's time to turn right back around to start harvesting. Last year's planted garlic has been pulled and curing. Sweet peas and beans are on the daily routine to pull. My peppers this year have produced more than I have ever produced in the past. And zucchini and cucumbers double and triple in size what feels like overnight if you don't pick them in time. Cherry tomatoes are in abundance, and all the slicers and paste tomatoes are blushing and coming on strong as well. We also have harvested some small carrots to thin them out and produce room for the larger carrots to grow, and we're able to pickle those and preserve them for the shelves this winter. The list keeps multiplying with all of the home, farm, and garden renovations and accomplishments. Keep in mind that my husband still works a full-time job renovating other people's homes as well. And on top of it all, he has finished up the sprinklers in the backyard, brought in quite a few inches of topsoil, and spread grass seeds so we can start enjoying the backyard again. And I can't leave out the pantry/potting shed makeover. This was not on the radar for this summer, but I couldn't be more excited about how this renovation is coming along. I'm also getting excited for these fall vibes, shifting more of our attention from the garden into the home, canning and preserving our garden abundance and filling up those pantry shelves with all the garden goodies that we have been blessed with. Thank you to my sweet family. All of this has happened this year because we have worked hard together. I love you. I have so much more to share between gardening and animals and preserving the garden. Not to mention we have a lot of home decor and home renovation projects that we've been putting off until this fall. So I hope that entices you to keep following along for more. See you soon.